So the previous broadcast seems to be kind of missing. So let's see. It works now. I've changed some settings. Previous broadcast was totally with copyright free uncopyrighted music from the YouTube channel, and these are selections made that don't require you to put anything in the description. So at the moment I'm just checking the video if it is uploaded. Perhaps it takes a while before it is visible on the channel. Previous video had the same title. Just test the thing.
Directed Energy Weapon Attacks Accurate Overview. Introduction. Symptoms, Countermeasures, Remedies. Introduction. The directed energy weapon attack started when I was living in Amsterdam, about 10 years ago. My mother used to describe the directed energy weapon attacks on her, the dental torture, palpations of her chest and symptoms resembling those of rheumatoid arthritis and ALS. My mother never thought or said she was attacked with a directed energy weapon and never talked about it except for one time after I let her feel the attacks on the temples of my forehead. I am not even sure she talked about the perpetrators and how mean they are at that time either. There is a video of these attacks which dented in my skull and palpations of the left temple of my forehead somewhere made with an old video camera that worked with tapes. The Jesuits still take the same Jesuit oath, the Jesuit extreme oath of induction as recorded in the journals of the 62nd Congress, 3rd Session, of the United States Congressional Record, in which they have sworn to murder all Protestant Christians like my mother. I have covered this Jesuit oath in my YouTube video entitled Illuminati Blood Oath Murders plus Jesuit Oath to Kill All Protestants plus Luciferian Oath. Only the Jesuits control the NSA and only the NSA has access to these relatively advanced directed energy weapons such as HAARP and synthetic telepathy equipment, the brain control machine. People cannot prevent modification of their brainwave nor the directed energy weapon attacks without a Tesla plasma shield, a picture of which is also seen in some of my previous broadcasts. When they were doing the dental torture to me, the dental torture ray beam was deflected onto other body parts when I placed a grounded Van der Graaf generator in between the beam and the attacked body part. This way I was able to determine the direction of the beam quite accurately, and I found out the beam came through the Earth, not from satellites, and it is HERP or located near HERP, so it's Nikola Tesla's death ray, Wallace energy. The existence of scalar waves is disputed by some scientists, but the existence of Wallace energy is not, though it is the same thing in reality. It is not known whether the cage of Faraday is also needed to deflect the beam partially or if a grounded Van der Graaf suffices for this purpose. I was living in a cage of Faraday I had made by putting aluminium foil on the walls. At that time I thought the attacks were done with microwaves, which is another idea they give many targeted individuals to mislead them and to prevent them from finding countermeasures, a way to protect their bodies. Symptoms. The symptoms do not always make clear the attacks are done with a directed energy weapon. The attacks are not always done with a beam that one can feel on their hand when placed on the attacked body part, because HERP can be used to induce diseases in people by cloning disease patterns and by using scalar waves that stimulate the growth of designer viruses spread in cancer. Chemtrails, which started in 1998, Project Cloverleaf. Before 1998 there were no chemtrails, as we can see on pictures and videos made before 1998, so that chemtrails are contrails is a blatant and obvious lie. HERP can be used in two modes to induce pain in victims. 1. Pulsed Energy Projectile Mode, PEP mode, to induce the maximum amount of pain by stimulating the nerves directly. 2. Active Denial System Mode, ADS mode, to cause a burning sensation on the skin which can affect a large part of any body part, or, when done on a smaller area of the body, feel like an itch or bee sting. General symptoms: pain anywhere in the body, itching and or a burning sensation of the skin done with a beam that you can feel on your hand when placed on the attacked body part. Sometimes you first have to turn around the attacked body part in circles to feel the attack on your hand as well. The genitalia are the favorite body part to attack because people are reluctant to speak about their genitalia. Vomiting and diarrhea at the same time. A severe pain in the stomach when attacked with their puke beam. The perpetrators can control insects with synthetic telepathy. They do not have to be hybrid insects to be remotely controlled. Even nanobots, which can form internal computers in the human mind, can be controlled with these scalar waves by neural networks. Quantum computers of the NSA. Other general symptoms: intracranial messages, hearing voices in the head, fainting, dental torture, control of emotions, extreme artificial fear in unnatural amounts, control of blood pressure and other bodily functions. The body is electromagnetic. My present symptoms: cramped in legs, sometimes in other body parts, muscle weakness, extreme pain in my spine, feeling extremely tired, lethargic, tearing of eyes, attacks on my brainstem making me feel disoriented and dizzy, third eye attacks, a feeling as if blood or energy is sucked from my third eye area. See the YouTube video, Alien Spiders, Black Goo, Chemtrails, Morgellons. Excellent, must see. About the third eye attacks: hurting my spine, artificial fear aka panic attacks especially during broadcasts, spasm attack which dent in my skull when I lie down on my left or right side instead of on my back with a beam I can feel with my hand, putting my body in a vegetative state, causing rapid aging with HERP, inducing cancer in my legs, genitals and other body parts, inducing extreme muscle weakness and tiredness. The perpetrators like to wake up victims with pain, which may be part of their suicide programming. They are about depopulating the earth, not about protecting and serving the taxpayers like they pretend. The dental torture was probably part of no-talk programming. It is clear the perpetrators, always NSA, are torturing me and my father to death with remotely controlled centipedes. Lithobius forficatus controlled with synthetic telepathy is described in the patent, but I've already covered this in my previous broadcasts. Countermeasures remedies. Produce scalar waves, colloidal silver, Lugol's iodine solution, not together with silver. Wait 1 week. Yoga head roll exercise, breathing deep, exposing the directed energy weapon torture on YouTube. An overview of what type of attack took place when. Creating a Tesla plasma shield is the only way to protect the human body against brainwave modification and to shield the body from the directed energy weapon attacks. Anything else is not a countermeasure but merely fighting the symptoms. It should also be easy to create a device to make the illegal voice-to-skull messages of their voice of God weapon audible, and I implore everyone to do so. The patents that describe how the voice-to-skull messages are generated. See Audio Spotlight and Silent Sound patents, the Malek patent apparatus for remotely monitoring and altering brain waves, and the HERP patent, invented by Dr. Bernhard Eastland, are online, so it should be quite easy for people to make a device to make these voice-to-skull messages audible. People may not be misdiagnosed as paranoid or psychotic without testing if the voices they hear are injected into their skulls by the NSA, but this is happening on a global scale every day. Only by uniting against these people and pressing charges together against people that advocate depopulating the earth can we stop this directed energy weapon torture tyranny. People can contact me via Skype. My Skype name is Prologic123, or email me, ulrichkaufmann@gmail.com, Hoffman with double F and double N, Ulrich BC Hoffman, which is also the name of this YouTube channel. Remember to visit my channel for more interesting videos with stuff they really do not want you to know to murder you all and depopulate the earth. Killing one person is illegal already, let alone depopulating the earth. The taxpayers have paid tax money to be protected and served. It's time we the people find ways to make them actually do that. Universal peace now. Peace and love, Ulrich. On your marked, get set, Coke, Soufflé de Paul Clay. I fucked myself up. I am clinically insane. You too. We all are. Just do it. Do it. Do it. We must depopulate the earth. We are overcrowded. I can feel it. I can sense it. I am a true sensei ninja person. But seriously, we are all dead soon if no cure against aging is found. Some of us may be growing younger. Everything is energy. Welcome to Ivona text-to-speech slut wizard. To continue press into her. They do not brain control us, so we cannot trust anything we think. I thought we had a right to physical integrity, but, of course, you do not. Of course anyone can modify their cancer-causing microwave oven to beam their neighbor. It may even be legal since pressing charges of directed energy weapon attacks is impossible. I am surprised there are no videos of making your own microwave weapon by modifying a microwave oven on YouTube. There are videos about making your own EMP generator on YouTube, however, not because I'm a VIP. Because I have a EMP. For videos of scalar orbs making the illegal crop circles and flying next to the Concorde, universalpeace.jimdo.com, watch my channel on YouTube for my latest videos, youtube.com/user/ Ulrich BC Hoffman with double F and double N, Ulrich BC Hoffman. Everything changes constantly. Nothing lasts forever. Energy lasts forever. Whatever. There must be a way. Spielberg. I'm still there. Jesus Christ. That's long. Facial compilation. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. It's clearly psychological warfare of the military-industrial complex. The Tate murders, Marilyn Manson, etc. all set up to make people think hippies are bad. So a Jew instituted the 440 Hz hysteria-inducing standard tuning frequency, and now another Jewish person is making money of 528 Hz equals 444 Hz standard tuned music. 528 Hz equals C5, 444 Hz, or plus 16 cents. Free will is an illusion because the brainwave is electromagnetic. People cannot think their own thoughts when their brainwave is modified. The free will fantasy is propagated by them to keep on their brain control machine, synthetic telepathy machine, CMELEC patent apparatus for remotely monitoring and altering brainwaves. This is why they want to depopulate the earth to 500 million, a quote, more controllable number, unquote. How to tune your guitar so you can't play along anymore. Paul McCartney plays in 528-528records.com. Panama Papers. Smoking. Weekend Surrey CT scan. Pukulayuk. First used the term psychoanalysis 1896. I need a side chica that needs a side guy. They'll never find out about all the things I talk about. Many of my writings reflect my loneliness, my tortured state, and the feeling of neglect. I is in pain. Monstano Lenge. They are depopulating the earth. I mean, what do you mean? Immunize yourself against mind reading by lying to yourself. The lie is the vaccine. I'll do this, I'll do that, blah blah. This way it becomes unclear to the neural network if you are lying or not. Global government equals pedo NWO. How do you know iodine works on centipedes? Do you know there is a centipede species that produces iodine? Are you sure it's not tapeworm or some other parasite the iodine is effective on? Jesuit peace. Do your duty. Shake your boobies and your booty. Stay free, y'all. Depopulation reduction. Alex Jones calls it Nazi eugenics to hide it's done by Jewish people and to hide it's genocide, brain control, torture and miseducation. universalpeace.jimdo.com, youtube.com/user/ Ulrich Kaufmann, SKYP, Prologic 999, email, ulrichkaufmann@gmail.com. Saigon Zion. Was there someone you know that had them inside? I would like to know how you know iodine is effective in killing centipedes, also because there are other people that have written me they think they have centipedes inside their body. Taking iodine is good anyway whether you have them or not. Also I ask because there is a millipede type that produces iodine in its venom, so I am worried that it could make the problem worse. I have been taking Lugal solution now, about 12 drops daily, but to no avail yet. Any idea about dosages? My father's and my life may depend on iodine's effectiveness, and the doctors cannot even diagnose pseudoparasitism of myriapods, centipedes in humans, correctly. Even after showing them a centipede I cut in the UMC hospital and markings in my poop in the shape of the centipede, they misdiagnosed me with delusional parasitosis. I have to pretend there are no centipedes in my the Old Testament are in fact plagiarized material, particularly from the rich mythical heritage of the Sumerians, the inventors of writing, the story of Noah and the flood story, the creation of man out of clay, Cain and Abel, the gardens of Eden, the tree of knowledge, creation of Eve from Adam's rib, and numerous other myths, like the throwing of Moses in the river after he was born, are all but stories found recorded on Sumerian clay tablets dating 5,000 years back in time, replacing Zeusudra with Noah, Enki with Adam, Sargon of Akkad with Moses, Aden with Yahweh, and most importantly Pharaoh with the king of Egypt. The Hebrew scribes gave the world one of its most inconsistent and dangerous books ever. In a cunning way, the Hebrew scribes, as they wrote down the scripture of their Bible, had plagiarized the ancient Near Eastern wisdom and claimed it theirs, copying the ancient and profound Egyptian Mesopotamian mythology by a bunch of mysterious Hebrew scribes was, from my perspective, the beginning of the deterioration of human religious thinking. https ashraf62.wordpress.com/2012/08/19/ Hebrew-plagiarized-mythology-and-deface-monotheism/ They break lights and people. Electronic devices with herb and herb is used to torture and brain control people, not satellites nor cancer microwave radiation. Because of their inquisition and their stupid lie that they believe there are many people that kill all believers indiscriminately, they remember what the believers have done to their ancestors and now they are hitting back. For videos of scalar orbs making the illegal crop circles and flying next to the Concorde, universalpeace.jimdo.com. They break lights and people's electronic devices with herb and herb is used to torture and brain control people, not satellites nor cancer microwave radiation.
universalpeace.jimdo.com.
Okay. Well, we'll see if that previous part of the broadcast was also recorded, if it's online. And what might help is turning off the live view of the broadcast on YouTube. That might take too much CPU. At the moment it's about 88%. And I can change some other settings, so perhaps I can fix it. Okay. So that's it for now. I think I'm gonna get some sleep also. And single women are welcome. Please Skype me first, Prologic999 on Skype. There's a fly crawling on my foot. Okay, so the idea is spending less on defense and more money on a permanent cure against aging, for example, and on things we really need to create a perfect society in which maximum fulfillment is bestowed upon all living things. And I know it's possible because everything is energy or is vibration, including universal peace.